Okay, I don't normally do this. I don't normally do reviews for movies or anything like that because I personally feel like whether something's good or not good is subjective. I mean, you could like something, somebody else could not like it. But I decided to do one anyways. So last night, me and my wife went and saw The Joker. And, I was kind of apprehensive because I know they were going to deviate away from the comic book versions of the origins, even though the Joker's origins have never been fully detailed because it's constantly contradicted, which I kind of liked because it left mystery to the character. But if we're actually going to get down and actually define the character and find out where they came from, I would say this is probably the best interpretation there is, probably the most realistic interpretation that there is. I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to create spoilers on accident. Probably in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'll make another video and I'll describe that more in detail about the movie and how it really relates to me, because I really felt like it really spoke to me in a lot of ways. I will say this about the movie. It definitely says a lot about our culture. It definitely says a lot about how we treat people in our society, and how it can affect people. I really want to talk to you about the movie, but I can't. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. I will say the movie is a phenomenal movie. It is really, really good. It's like really good. Like, it's a 2-hour movie, and it did not feel like I was sitting there for 2 hours by any measure of the word. And I know some people say they don't want to see it because it doesn't have Batman. It ties into the mythology. I'll leave it at that. And it's really good because then you get to see the perspective of the character as he's going into this transformation of the Joker, and I just don't know what else I can say other than this movie is just so good. Like, it's so good. I'm probably going to go see it again in another week. I do suggest you go see it. It's really good. Even if you don't like Batman, you don't like Joker, you don't like comic book movies, that's fine. You still should go see it. It is really good. Like, really, really good. I can see in some ways why there were concerns about the movie. I know that there were people saying that they were worried it was going to appeal to incels. For those of you who don't know what incels are, they are people who kind of feel cut off from society. They try to initiate relationships or sex through people and have a great difficulty in doing it and can't. And so it's caused many of them to go online, in particular to Reddit, and make violent comments about women. And they were concerned that this movie would appeal to them and make the Joker kind of a folk hero. I think it goes much bigger than that. I think this movie would appeal to anybody who really feels like the world just shit on them. But in the same sense, I also say, a movie cannot be used as an excuse for somebody to provoke bad behavior. It's ridiculous. But again, like I said, it's a phenomenal movie. It really is. I cannot urge you enough to go see it. It is really, really good. I'm thinking about doing like a channel where I just talk about comic book related stuff. I know a lot of you know that I've collected this stuff since I was a child, and over the years I've acquired a collection, and just the stuff I've collected, toys, books, whatever. And I'm thinking about creating a channel for it and just show you some of it, maybe do some news, I guess maybe do some more of these reviews. I kind of waited to do more of these reviews and talk about this stuff until a lot of the comic book buzz died down, because I feel like when it was at its high point, videos like these were a dime a dozen. And I'd rather not be just lost in a sea of dime a dozen. So, but if you would like to see some of those videos, maybe me create a channel, let me know. I definitely would like to do it. I definitely have enough material to be able to create a channel, that's for sure. So let me know, and you get a chance, go see the Joker. It's awesome, like really awesome.